VIPS' mission is to empower families by providing educational excellence to children with blindness or low vision in order to reach their highest potential.
My name is Braeden. I am 17 years old. I'm currently in high school and I'm about to head off to college studying computer science at U of L in the fall.
We were in Alabama when Braeden was born and found out that he was blind when he was 2 months old. And we started seeing early intervention for some initial care and assistance. We heard about the VIPS program up here in Kentucky. I was still in the Army at the time, so we were trying to figure out how we could manage to make our way up here. While I was teaching down at Fort Rucker, there was a unit coming through for some training, and the commander there is the commander for the unit here at Fort Knox, and they were looking for an instructor to come teach with them, and so I managed to work that out to where we were able to move up here, so that got us in with VIPS.
I learned Braille at VIPS. It's been a very helpful skill, and orientation and mobility O&M, where I learned to use my cane to get around areas that are unfamiliar to me. I still use both of those things daily, and I think those are going to continue to be very useful as I move out.
VIPS gave him confidence with the O&M for moving around and getting where he needed to go. And the Braille opened so many doors because through learning Braille early, he became very good at it. He ended up going to the Braille Challenge and the National Braille Challenge several times. Through the Braille Challenge connections that we made, we got connected with other people who have been able to teach him other things like computer programming. Without Braille, those doors would never have been opened.
We are a second generation VIPS family. My husband went there first and both our kids are currently in it.
I learned many things from being in VIPS, like being around other kids my age helped me develop social skills.
VIPS is smaller classes. They're very hands-on. My son's in a class of 5 and there's usually 2 to 3 teachers at any given time. They do hands-on activities. Their learning is more sensory based versus visual. With our vision therapists that come to the house and the ones that are here, they are always open and give us suggestions, like different things we could do to help improve our child's needs at the time. So like we did a colored tape on our steps to make sure he could not miss a step, stuff like that. Our children's first advocate is us. And it is up to us to make sure they have every opportunity in the world. VIPS is there to help step in and help us develop our children to be ready for the adult world. We've known several people that have went through this program, are now independent adults. They have their own homes, they have their own businesses, which if you think about 50 years ago, seemed like a pipe dream.
It means a lot knowing that my son and daughter get the best opportunity they can to have the best they can for themselves.
I'm Connor Wright. I'm in 4th grade. Hi.
He's been through a lot, but he's here today. Right, Con?
Yeah.
When he was born, he had 20% chance of living. He stayed 3.5 months in the NICU. I definitely lost faith at one point. It was rough. So he's a miracle baby. At first, when he started VIPS, he was 2 and he wasn't walking. By the time he went to the next classroom in the 3s, he was walking. If it wasn't for VIPS, I don't know where we would be. I have so much in common with the parents and the struggles, and even like when they drop their kids off and they're like, I'm on the struggle bus, and I'm like, I was there. It's gonna be tough. You're definitely gonna have to make sacrifices. Don't ever think that you're like in this by yourself, because other people definitely pushed through it and got through it, still going through it. And I always tell them, never lose hope. I mean, he's made a believer out of me. Oh, I love you too, bud. Aw.
Well, I just want to say I love VIPS. And I wish that they had an elementary school. This is life-changing for my child. Our in-home therapist helped us to identify with Saint's vision what exactly his areas of weakness were. And when you think of CVI, I think of the stages and what that looks like on paper, but it never occurred to me that he didn't have that depth perception. He couldn't tell if something was incoming. Because if you don't know that, you're just thinking like, hey, he's ignoring you, or he doesn't know what's going on around him. And it's not that, he just can't see it. Can you imagine not, you don't see this, but you're thinking that your child does. That was a breakthrough for us, because that's,
gave us something to identify with.
yeah, gave us something to be able to better help our child. And that's a game changer in the way that we attempt to help Saint play, help Saint learn. Saint was not so vocal prior to the VIPS program. So they've helped him with his speech and his vision. They've helped us a lot, and one of the most important things is being around children like him. They have rescued us in a time that we absolutely needed them. And I know, people may think like it's a job, but it wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the people who donate, for the people who care and love our children just as much as we love our kids. So I love VIPS for that, because I can honestly tell you, I do not give my baby away lightly. I love to hear you, I do.
My name is Paul Frazier. I currently serve on the board of directors here at VIPS. I am also a VIPS graduate. My connection to VIPS goes basically my entire life. Something that I love about VIPS is the community that it builds. You have other people that you are in this together with, whether it's support or being able to see what's possible, seeing what other people are doing, seeing what other people are able to accomplish and able to do. I'm a big believer in that. I'm a believer in that community can have a really positive impact on people's lives.
We couldn't do this work without the partnerships, the collaborations, the donors, the year in, year out donors. This is the stuff that makes me a little emotional. These people that support our teachers because they know the needs of these parents. They know the needs of these children. They want the best for these children. So those donors have helped us become VIPS 40 years ago and what have carried us through today.